Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Starship Troopers Terran Ascendancy. This game, I've just found it again today, but it was released in the late 2000s and is based on the 1997 film and animated TV series, which are all based on the book which was published around 1959. I would highly recommend the book and the first film. The second and third films really aren't that good, but the first one is. There are quite a few differences between the book and the first film, and the game and the TV show sort of sit in between the two, and I guess at some point I will touch on the differences that they have. But anyway, the footage in the background is from a rather dull tutorial that I played just to make sure that I remembered how to actually play the game. But enough of this intro, let's jump into the campaign. Okay, and here we are in the somewhat meaningless character creation. We are, of course, us, Alexander, of Warman 5 Troop Whiskey Company of the Spartans. I say somewhat meaningless because, as far as I remember, this is the only bit of customization you can really do, and even then it doesn't really have much of an impact on the game, apart from when you die, that's game over. So there we are. Did forget to mention a few things within the intro. If you can hear that, that's my computer whirring up, because this is on one of these old things called PC CD-ROM. Yes, who remembers those when the games weren't all digital? Anyway, there's that, and also the recordings go a bit weird when there are loading screens, so I'll try and make sure I'm not talking over those bits so you don't lose anything, but I'm not sure how much that I'll be able to prevent, so fingers crossed.
Good evening, Lieutenant. This is your battalion commander speaking, Colonel Dubois. The Valley Forge is currently in orbital formation above Klendatu. Klendatu has been confirmed as the arachnid home world and is populated by millions of bugs. Xenographic samples indicate that the majority of the bugs will be dormant when we strike, and surface encounters will be minimal. Your strategic objectives are as follows. Your strike team will deploy as part of the first wave. Your objective is to eliminate all arachnid hostiles from your mission sector before the main landing force is launched. Your team is to sweep through the mission sector, locate all arachnid tunnel entrances, and destroy them. Make sure you leave no tunnel entrances open behind you. As you progress through the mission sector, search for and destroy any surface-dwelling arachnids. Once you have achieved these objectives, contact Fleet Liaison to organize retrieval of your team. Proceed now to assemble your strike team.
Okay, so that's a quick brief. One thing I quite like about the game, you get a bit of a map overview, ideas of what bugs you can face in your sector, but also, where are we here? Equip your units. So, this is what you get to choose from. These are all the people you get. As you can see, their names up here. I don't think you get to change them. I have tried to do that in the past, and it doesn't seem to work at all. But anyway, so this is us. This is things we need, and then within that you can look at each individual person. They have their stats here, grade, kills, number of drops, all that sort of stuff. So when you lose people, it has a bit more of an impact. So let's just auto select for now and have a quick sort out in terms of our positioning of people. You can always check sort of the stats. So there you go. See, these are all 20. So this is where these are the people we want to keep. And this is where the differences come in with the first film to the book and the animated series. These Marauder suits. So these Marauder suits are in. Well, these aren't Marauder suits, but these suits aren't in the first film, but they are in the animated TV show and the game, obviously, and in the book as well. So I don't think we'll use them for this first episode. Let's see if we can get through without them. One thing I do like are these harnesses, so you can equip our guys with some rocket launchers, which we need, as you can see here. But they won't lose out any firepower because of the because they've got these harnesses, so they can change over to these machine guns whenever they need to. Aha! I don't want you to have that. Thank you, madam. You can have that as it stands, and then we're just going to dole out some health kits quickly to people. Hopefully we won't need them. Always useful to have them though, because we don't have a medic. These are specialisation slots. In the end, and the further you go through the game, the more specialisation slots you will get. The sort of more varied your team can be. I think if I remember correctly, you can get stuff like snipers and things like that. So, keeping with the film, with what they're wearing, let's jump on in and see how this goes.
DS-710 breaking formation.
Yes.
Alrighty. First things first.
Sir.
Let's get these guys changed over.
Sir.
That cover coming over our heads.
Sir.
Lieutenant, this is Ensign De Silva. I'm your fleet liaison officer for this mission. TAC Recon have reported large concentrations of worker bugs in your mission sector. These arachnids present no threat. Conserve your ammunition when you encounter them. De Silva, out.
Okay, so that's all these little fellas running around
Yes.
here. Doing the shooting.
Okay, people, fall in.
Oh, you're loud. 2 seconds here. Shut that down. There we are. Oh, he's got away.
Bunghole sighted.
If they get back to the bug holes, generally they can call for reinforcements, and got some friendlies up there. Got to deal with these guys first though.
You'll never take me alive.
Got to take this bug hole out.
Yes.
Quick change over to this. Come on. Kill it before they kill him. Oh dang, they killed him. Right. Oh, we've got transport coming in somewhere along those lines. Just clean up here and then head on round. Let's pull our mini map open actually first. So we're just exploring the area, seeing what we can find. I would love this game to be remade.
Lieutenant, TAC Recon report that plasma bugs have moved into your mission sector. Another strike team has been redirected to contain the plasma bugs. Continue with your current mission objectives. De Silva, out.
Sir.
As I was saying, I'd love this game to be remade
Sir.
because
Sir.
it's use some more controls. It's lacking in aspects. I mean, as if you've ever seen the film, but also the intro to this mission stated, this is the home of these bugs, and there really aren't too many around,
Sir.
if we're being honest. I mean, honestly, there really aren't that many around. And this is partly because it's sort of like a
Bunghole
tutorial.
sighted.
It
Sir?
doesn't quite have that oomph you would expect in a tutorial, sorry, first mission.
Sir?
Doesn't quite have that
Okay,
oomph
you
that
apes, fall in.
you would expect from an invasion. And also, if you've seen the film, you sort of know how south it goes very quickly. But it's a nice little opener. But if this was remade, that blocky people. I mean, look, this is meant to be a female. I don't think so. And I think it could be pretty damn good. Just mow these guys down. And even though I've played this through several times, I still have no idea what the difference is between these rifles and these rifles. Just not a clue. So yeah, as I was saying before, the differences in the film and book, they're still fighting arachnids. Oh, hello. Hey, you guys got out pretty sharpish. Oh. Nope. Get rejected. Excellent.
Yes.
What was that? Yeah, you're still fighting arachnids. However, they don't look anything like this. You can't tell the difference between the warriors and the workers. And they're somewhat humanoid. I seem to remember from when I read it. They also fight an alien species as well. I can't quite remember what they're called. But they also end up fighting an alien species, which was interesting. I think those aliens are present in the animated series, but not in this game, and not in the film. But then the major difference are these Marauder suits, which I sort of mentioned at the beginning. And those suits basically let them jump around and sort of like these super soldiers. They're almost like the Master Chiefs.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
Really, you could describe it as, because they are a tank, and that's why they're called mobile infantry, is because they are highly mobile, because they can just bound. They can bound from place to place, and they have nukes, they have rockets, they have chain guns, they have all these different armaments on their on these suits that allow them just to blow through it. So I mean, with things like this, these guys will be spread out across this entire map, taking on everything pretty much by themselves. And yeah, I guess it's an interesting concept, having that. And I heard an interview, which is why they didn't do it in the film, first film, and that was simply just because when they made it in whenever I said it was 1997, they didn't have the capability of making it, so they were really limited with computing power, the CGI and stuff at the time.
Lieutenant, I have a maximum priority mission redirect. A general retreat order has been issued. Your team is instructed to move directly to the retreat coordinates in your mission sector. Send me your retrieval signal once your team has reached the retreat coordinates. Silva out.
Okay. So this is coming in line with the film.
Okay, people, fall in.
Got to get ourselves out of here. Try and pull back. Hopefully, with all of our guys intact.
Okay, you apes, fall
The
in.
bug's going to be chasing us hard, coming out of this area, because they want us dead. We've got a lot of enemy activity over in that direction, so let's drop
Copy that.
ourselves
Target confirmed. ETA 15 seconds.
an airstrike in on that coordinates. Let's go and see if we can gain some death in on these bugs. See how they pick up. Got a hole. Oh, suppose. Yeah, so eventually in this game you will, as you saw with the suits at the beginning, you'll move away from these sort of
Okay,
padded
people, fall
armour,
in.
and you'll move on to those suits. And that makes quite a difference in the gameplay, and that's where this sort of falls in line with the book and the animated TV series. And let's get ourselves out of here. So here we go.
I copy
Call for
you,
retrieval.
Lieutenant. Your retrieval boat has been dispatched. ETA 20 seconds.
Get ourselves out of here. Get ourselves to safety. Move on to the next campaign. Or not, as the case may be. So I don't think we'll be able to repair that.
Lieutenant, I've lost contact with RV-29. I'm patching you through to Command HQ while I make arrangements for an alternate pickup. Stay frosty, Lieutenant. Help is on the way. De Silva, out.
Right.
Good, Lieutenant. Your mission objectives were all successfully achieved. Now, we are temporarily unable to retrieve you from your mission sector. Your orders are to stand by at your current coordinates until you receive further orders. Stand firm, Lieutenant. Help is on the way.
So this is just the end screen. These are all the medals you can get, and you see the experience that starts to come through. These weapons, I don't really remember ever buying them particularly. They're just upgrades for different chain cannons, flamethrowers and things that you can see that you'll eventually get throughout the game. But this is basically where you're told how many people have died, all their stats as you just saw then. I think I will leave it here at this point, and we will catch up with 115 Troop of Whiskey Company, the Spartans, in the next episode. Hey guys, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, then please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, then feel free to subscribe, as there will be more content heading your way soon.